I'm Howie Lim. This is Money Hacks by the Business Times.
Welcome to Money Hacks. In this podcast, learn how this homegrown bakery is expanding with tech's help. This episode is brought to you by World First, a brand of Ant International, an all-in-one financial solutions platform that supports business growth worldwide.
Every small business owner has the dream to expand, cross borders, be global, conquer the world. And while it's good to have dreams, it's not so easy without the relevant tools, expertise, and help, really. A recent survey says 36% of Singapore SMEs report issues with cross-border transactions, leading to late or failed payments to suppliers. But many still believe every SME has the potential to transcend borders in today's digital economy. Welcome to Money Hacks, a podcast series by the Business Times, where we explore useful financial tips to help you on your money managing and wealth growing journey, even for small businesses. I'm Howie Lim. And if you have feedback or an idea for a podcast episode, do get in touch, btpodcasts@sph.com.sg. Joining us today is Annabella Patisseries founder, Annabella Sonweli. She's been at it for 10 years and has plenty of stories to share. Annabella, hello. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Howie. Thank you for having me here as well.
10 years. It's been a, relatively long journey. How's it going so far?
It's a very fruitful journey. It's very fulfilling, enriching, exciting, but at the same time, it's also very challenging.
What have been the biggest challenges, say, with cross-border payments? We were talking about, businesses want to expand, you want to be global. So while running your business, what are some of the challenges you face with regard to payments?
With regard to payments, especially for overseas or cross-border payments, there are three main things that are very challenging. First is the currency exchange volatility. The value shift between 5 to 10% daily, and this affects our costs when making cross-border payments to our suppliers or partners, which in turn can have impact with our bottom line and potential profit margin. The second challenge is the high transfer fees, because traditional banks often charge significant transfer fees for cross-border payments, making it an expensive option for businesses, sometimes up to 6 to 8% in fees overall for both sender and receiving ends. And long processing time, traditional banking system often take several days to process cross-border payments, and these delays can disrupt our cash flows, affect supply chain management, and potentially damage business relationships.
Sounds terrible. How have you been tackling those issues?
We are always constantly find some alternative in making cross-border payments. So recently we found World First that can help us to overcome these challenges. World First, a brand of Ant International, offers an all-in-one financial solution platform to help us address fluctuation in exchange rates and cross-border payments. With this allows us to eliminate costly exchange rates because there's spot contracts. It offers competitive exchange rates with no hidden fees and help businesses avoid being exposed to currency fluctuation of maybe 5 to 10% and provide us with a more cost-effective option in comparison with traditional banks. Recently, we purchased Disney licensed items. The estimated gross merchandise value range from 50,000 to 80,000 monthly, and transactions are usually mixed in US dollar and renminbi. We've been using local bank credit cards for payment, but this method has been proven very costly, with transfer and administrative fees and unfavorable FX conversion rates imposed by the card issuing bank. Per month, we estimate the savings of this can range from 3 to 5,000 Singapore dollar, which can come up to almost $60,000 a year. Thus, World First proves to be the choice financial solution partner for cross-border payments. This is just an example that the cost will add up in a full year in the long run. In addition, we are also introduced to this World Card, which is the business expense card, which is able to leverage the same FX to achieve cost efficiency. Because we use quite a lot for marketing ads campaign, the card actually gives about more than 1% cashback to our transactions.
Oh, so that's like a credit card, right?
Yeah, it's like a credit card, yes.
Save where you can, really, especially since the current economic environment is quite challenging to operate within. Prices are going up. I mean, we don't know about inflation. It may come down, it may not. How has this current environment affected you and your business?
The current environment definitely affect a lot, especially on our costing, ingredients. We also have manpower. Everything actually cost is increasing. So we have to be more creative and find ways to reduce costs. So this is one of the reasons why we are happy to find World First. Other than reducing costs, we're also making it easy to make payment to suppliers in China. We can make direct payment. And then recently we also start purchasing from ilupapa.com. It's like Taobao, but more for wholesale. Initially, we have a lot of challenge when trying to make payment using traditional credit card. But we found that by using World First, enables us to transfer with peace of mind. We can make payment rather immediately. And because the transfer made between World First account, it's done in a matter of seconds. The supplier receives the payment immediately and they can process it faster. So everything will be smooth. And once payment is completed, the supplier can process our orders and send it immediately. So it's easy for us to make the purchases.
Sounds really convenient.
Yeah, it's really convenient, yes. In addition, we streamline our operations, get the best currency exchange rates, and allow us to make cross-border payments in a fast and secure manner. World First provides the convenience of an all-in-one platform, reduces our administrative burden and errors.
We're speaking to Annabella Sonwilly. She's the founder of Annabella Patisserie. More in a moment as we figure out that, even though macarons is Annabella's favorite thing to eat and bake, it might not all be sweet and unicorns in the patisserie business.
And now, back to Money Hacks, brought to you by World First, a brand of Ant International, an all-in-one financial solutions platform that supports business growth worldwide.
We're with founder of Annabella Patisserie, Annabella Sonwilly. Annabella, you were talking about how World First has really helped you out. Can you give us more examples of the solutions you've adopted and which have really helped you with the challenges that we talked about earlier as well?
More for payment to our suppliers, because using the World First, we have a spot contract. We are not so at the mercy of the current currency exchange rate. We can plan early what is our expenses and price the products appropriately. In the past, because of the currency rate, our cost is difficult to measure because pricing is different. But now we can be more accurate in doing the pricing.
Why have these particular solutions been most helpful to you, most suitable for you as well?
Easy to use. Because when we make the purchase and the payment fails, we have to repeat many times, and it really quite a lot of administrative burden for us to do the payment and purchase. With World First, it's very fast. We just need to make the purchase, make payment, and transaction went through easily, and the supplier can prepare and ship the goods faster.
What advice, though, do you have for other businesses? I mean, times are challenging, navigating cross-border payment space as well. Just even starting may be daunting for some.
For those already in business, we always try to find alternative because they surely have some sources that will provide better rate or better products at even lower prices. For those that want to start, just start. Yes,
But scared.
Yeah.
How did it feel for you when you started out 10 years ago?
At first, I'm also not very sure how to start. I just do what I like to do. For me, bake products, when I give it to friends or colleagues, everyone would say it's nice. I'm not sure whether it's really nice or is it our
Just being
courtesy.
polite.
Yeah, just being polite that it's nice. Yeah. Only when I chance upon strangers in a friend's baby's party that they are willing actually to purchase the macarons, that I have a little bit more confident that, maybe I can try this out. Yes. Started baking at home because I was taking care of 2 children at a time. Now I have 4 children because previously I was working in banks and I hardly have time. It started with baking for friends and family, and I moved on to bake for people that actually approach me, strangers that want to try. And after a couple of months, I found a shared kitchen that we can actually rent to start baking more commercially. Because at the time, home bake was not a legal thing, not like now, everybody can do. So from a shared kitchen, moved to a small commercial kitchen for about 2 years. And from there, things start to slowly grow. I was lucky that there was an executive chef from one of the 5-star hotel actually liked the macarons and makes a supply to them, and give me even more confidence, because after that we invest a little bit more and move to a central kitchen where we can scale up the production better. From there, we just continue. The most important thing is to find a best partner along the way.
What are you looking forward to then, Annabella? We're in a brand new year. What's ahead for Annabella Patisserie?
We have a lot of items, things that we want to do in terms of products. Still want to explore others. Like we have been wanting to do this oat granola, a healthier version. It's like a breakfast protein that tastes good. Because in the market, most of them is either healthy and tastes bad, or it's unhealthy, and it tastes good. We are trying to be balanced in between.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the next few years? And I'm sure things are looking up because of World First's help.
Yes, we're looking forward for more products in the future, and definitely we will need more items to source from our suppliers in various parts of the world, and we'll need World First to help us to make all this payment to the suppliers. Yes.
If you had one piece of advice to business owners, small business owners like yourself out there, what would it be?
Take things one step at a time. As a business owner, there are so many things going on. Everyone is like looking for you for solutions, but sometimes it's good to just take a deep breath and do one step at a time, and to get the best partner. And with Work Account and Work Card, it offers saving of time and monetary, and we can be invested in other aspects of the business to enhance our product quality through R&D, operational efficiency, and by doing we can provide better customer satisfaction and give us a competitive advantage, which is key to our long-term business growth. For our long-term business growth, we are thinking more expansion in the region. We already have our first shop in Jakarta, Indonesia, and we're thinking to expanding more there. In addition, we're also exploring to set foot in Malaysia and other countries as well.
I have a request. Bacon-flavored macaron.
Okay, we'll try that, and I'll send it to you.
Thank you so much, Annabella Sonwelly from Annabella Patisserie. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you today.
Thank you for having me here.
And don't forget to send us an email if you have feedback or an episode idea, btpodcasts@sph.com.sg. I'm Howie Lim. This has been Money Hacks from the Business Times.
This episode of Money Hacks was brought to you by World First, a brand of Ant International, an all-in-one financial solutions platform that supports business growth worldwide.
This is a podcast by the Business Times. Find more BT podcasts at businesstimes.com.sg/podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. This podcast is meant to provide general information only. SPH Media accepts no liability for loss arising from any reliance on the podcast or use of third parties' products and services. Please consult professional advisors for independent advice.